Okay, yo, what's up with this? A Mark II RALLYE, one of the nicest models there are, and this one is pretty special. Got a complete RS3 build, 4x4, Haldex controller, everything is in, and build it really nice. I'm impressed. So the customer wanted me to do some regular maintenance. He wants his front and rear axles, some new parts, and of course in the tuning game there's some minor tweaks and twiddles that they need to be done. So a normal garage, well, they won't do that, and probably they won't be careful enough, so they asked me to do this. And of course in the tuning game I love to do stuff like this. Just a nice quick little rebuild and a small list of tweaks and hurdles that we want me to fix, which I will show you later on. But first let's start getting the front axles out and the first jobs to be done, and check out how nice this bottom is. Ooh. Putting some gloves on because we're going to work with axles. Now let's get these axles. Well, I must say this is going pretty well. I didn't want to remove the complete trailing arms at the rear because of the 4x4. That's so much work just to change out the bearings. So we got this nice little press. This is working pretty easy. You just put the 3 studs in, then we're pressing out the first pieces of the hub just by manually turning on the bolts, and the first part, as you see, will just drop out. That's fairly easy. Then the next stuff, we got this big rod with all these discs. The disc will be in the size of the bearing that will be putting behind, and then you can see we can just slide in the bearing into the housing at the front just by turning it around, and the bearing is coming. This saves us so much time, and we can keep everything nice and tight, and we don't have to change so much on the car. So now on to the next piece, another cool tooling. I always needed it, but now it was just the time to get this as well. We are going to change out CV joints. They need to be new as well. So again, we got a new tooling, new stuff, just to get the quality on the work right. Okay, it just doesn't fit around the axle. That's always freaking something. Well, okay then, I know how this is working now, and some regular maintenance. But I'm not going to give up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build another one. So I've got 2 ones. I was cutting some 10mm thick steel yesterday. So that's maybe kind of my luck because the sheet is still on. I'm going to make something my own real quick so we can get this fixed. Tuner life, I guess. Oh. You just gotta love this stuff and just go ahead again. So get some tooling in. make it with 10. Oh, sorry for all the machine noise, but this is what I came up with. It's almost the same. Just some pieces to cut and weld together. And then I'm back in action. I don't have to fabricate all this stuff. It's just an extra bracket to get it done what I need to be done. So let's go. Well, that's the car building stuff again. I got this new CV joint from the customer who supplied it. Cut the ones off that were in the RALLYE, but the new ones don't fit. So I ordered new ones for the front, and so now I'm going quickly onto the back, getting the bearings back in, and see if the axle and the parts will fit for the rear, so I can fix that. But tomorrow I have a new car coming in for just a one-day job that needs to be on the ramp, and well, this is not coming off the ramp today, I guess. So I need to figure out what to do with this. Always something. I'm here with my good friend Jeroen, and we're going to, well, work some on his Kadett. Probably overseas nobody knows this model, because across the world it started with that one, and only in Europe we've got the Kadett. Isn't it, Jeroen?
Yeah, very true. Very true.
So there's already an airride setup in, and we're going to see if we can drop it a little bit more with some final details on adjusting the front strut and adjusting the rear bags to see if we can get some more loads on it. So I'll take you on this. Well, alright. The first look is that the bottom is still original, and what we did back in the day was pressing the bushing through the hub like 20 millimeters. So we're going to try and remove the front strut and see if we can still press this downward 20 millimeters. So that's our first win. And then I'm off to the back. So Jeroen is going to tackle the front and getting everything off, and I'm going to check at the back what we can win at the rear axle. So tuning problems, cut it down. This little Allen wrench, Allen key, just to fiddle and get the bag loose. Whoopee-kay!
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right.
So got the complete front strut dismantled, and now I'm off to the press again. Let's see if we can press them down a little bit. It got a mark over there. That's how much I want to go downwards through the hub. That's the complicated stuff, or on the other hand, it gives us options to get some more loads.
Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Well, a bit of fiddling around, and well, as you've seen, we got it pressed downwards and that's working really good. So I'm going a little bit too quick. I wanted to film more, but if you're working with just the two of us, it's well, you forget to film a lot. But look at this. We're going to paint it, and this is some wind. This is the other one. So now we're on to this one, get some paint on that one, and then I think it's going pretty well.
Pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Next one.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high.
Ooh, this one is fighting us a little bit more.
Keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Well, as happens to me a lot, again with my biggie fingers, I touched the wrong button when recording and a lot of clips went in slow motion. So this way I'm going to put some sound behind it and explain a little bit what we're doing. So we were checking, as we were working at the front, I was checking out the rear backs, what to win on there. But unfortunately, only on the backs we could not win anymore. The set is actually pretty low, it's not too bad. So I decided I'm going to cut out the whole original bottom of the spring or the back mount and then just lower it 20 millimeters in the rear axle. Going to make some toolings for that with the laser, with the water jet, and then we're on, well, just to get it down 20 millimeters in the rear axle as well. Because if you see as this edge on the rear axle, that's the amount I think I can win. If I go lower, there will be no strength anymore in the rear axle. So this is the first step we're going to do. Some cutting and grinding and get the back mount dropped 20 millimeter in the rear axle. Okay, got this disc done. This will fit in the rear axle, just over the little tube we welded all in, so it will be completely rigid and maybe even stronger than before. Some little grinding and then welding it all on. So we're good to go. Well, how to align that the cup we're making for the back is in a good position on the rear axle? Well, I've got this. Just laser cut it. A cardboard disc with the center in it, and now we can just scrape it down. So you can see where the cutout needs to be. Well, that's welded in, and the other side as well. So this is all actually getting to an end now. Well, if you can see, I think we won 20 millimeter or maybe even a little bit more. So this should match the fronts now, and we should get enough drop to get it looking smooth. So let's finish it and see what the end result will be, because we're getting curious now, isn't it, Jeroen?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, this is looking like a rear axle again. Need to tie up the airlines, but we are kind of satisfied with how this is looking. This looks factory, so what else do we want?
Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no takebacks. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish and critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't want ya. This might hurt, but that's just karma.
So we did it. It went down. I think I have a happy customer right now.
Happiness in the form of a car, definitely.
That's always a good thing. A good thing to end this episode with lots of loads won and some crazy stuff done again in this episode. So everybody, thank you again for watching, and see you in the next episode. And of course, please like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to put something in the comments. See y'all!
Better take that. Call it payback.
Of ja.
Don't